Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy DLloyd. Welcome back to another episode of our Baltimore Ravens Madden 17 Connected Franchise Series. So, in the last episode, we said we were going to go ahead and try to make a trade for a middle linebacker, and we're finally able to do it. We're going to be sending over Buck Allen to the San Diego Chargers in return for Joshua Perry. This trade is going to go straight up, and they are going to go ahead and accept the deal. So, Joshua Perry will be filling in that middle linebacker until we get Jeffrey Toller back for the next couple of weeks. But we end up taking on the San Diego Chargers the very next week after the bye week. So hopefully we can get a victory. We are currently 5-2 on the season, but we have lost 2 of our last 3 games. And for the Chargers, they have Drew Brees back at quarterback. 8 touchdowns, 8 interceptions on the season for Drew Brees. And you know he's towards the end of his career. But first play from scrimmage, they're going to hand it off to Brandon Oliver, taking this one to the outside, spin pass to Will Cravens, and then he gets brought down for a tackle. The next play, they hand it off to Brandon Oliver again. And this time he picks up a gain of about 7 yards. So now it's going to be 3rd down right here for the San Diego Chargers. They hand off to Brandon Oliver, but that is C.J. Mosley coming through the line of scrimmage untouched, and he's making the big time stop. So we are coming on the offense. Chris Wilbur, 22 touchdowns, 12 interceptions so far this season. On their first play from scrimmage, we're going to go ahead and do a nice and easy bubble screen to Braxton Miller, who is still going to be starting at slot for us. We did debate him or Perriman. We decided to go ahead and rock with Braxton Miller. But right here, we're looking for Jarvis Landry, and he drops the football. So now it's going to be 3rd and 3. Handed off to Derrick Henry. Look at him running up the middle. Derrick Henry is still on his feet, trying to get something to go down, and eventually he gets brought down. But that is a gain of 19 yards. It is very fun to run with Derrick Henry, especially when he's running defenders over and keeping his legs moving, getting those extra yardage. But anyway, we're looking at a 3rd and 9 right here. Chris Wilbur's looking for Matt Teague, but he drops the football. We will have to punt it. The San Diego Chargers take over on offense. Here comes Drew Brees looking to his right. He's going to find Benjamin, who makes that reception. That's going to be a 1st down. A couple of plays later in the drive, 2nd and 9. San Diego drops back again, and this is going to be Benjamin making another 1st down reception. 3rd and 11 now, trying to get them off the field. Drew Brees is looking. He's going to find Brandon Oliver, and we come up. We make a tackle, and the San Diego Chargers will go ahead and attempt a long field goal. This kick is up, and this kick is going to be good. So 3-0 is the score. We end up going 3 now. The San Diego Chargers have the football again. Drew Brees drops back, and Drew Brees is going to find Benjamin, who cuts up the field, and nobody is going to be able to catch him. That's going to be a touchdown. The San Diego Chargers are now up 10-0 in this matchup. It's 66-yard touchdown reception right here. We decided to try to go deep, take a shot on our own, but the pressure comes through, and Chris Wilbur fumbles the football. It is off to the races to try to recover it, but Crockett Gilmore would fall on the football. So now it is 2nd and 29, and we are going to get a lot of those yards right back because we find Crockett Gilmore on that corner route. He makes a nice reception right there, and now it is 3rd and 11. Under center now, Chris Wilbur is looking for his tight end, and he is going to find Max Williams, who makes that reception. That's going to move the chains for us, and we're going to keep this drive alive. 2nd and 10. Chris Wilbur is going to roll out to his right. They have a QB spy on. We're looking for Braxton Miller, who cut up the field, but instead we got hit as we try to throw it, and instead it will fall into the hands of Denzel Perriman, who comes up with that interception. So we end up stopping them. We do get the football back, still down by 10 points, and right away we're taking a shot for Jarvis Landry. He makes that reception, and that will be a 1st down. The very next play, we're going with Ford Burch, trying to get an open receiver, but we end up checking this one down to Derrick Henry instead. He makes a nice reception, and that's going to cross us over into San Diego territory. 2nd and 3. Chris Wilbur once again looking to pass, but nobody's there. He decides to take off, running up the middle. He picks up a 1st down. 3 minutes to go left in the first half. We hand it off to Derrick Henry, and Derrick Henry picks up a gain of 9. 3rd and 1. We go right back to him, and he's going to end up picking up the remaining yardage for the 1st down. 2nd and 10. Chris Wilbur's looking to his left. He's going to look for Braxton Miller, but he overthrows him. So now we're looking at a 3rd and 10 instead of that possible 1st down. Chris Wilbur looking to his right this time. He has a wide open Crockett Gilmore. He makes that reception. That's going to move the chains. We are now inside of the 25-yard line. Right here we find Crockett Gilmore, but he fumbles the football. San Diego is going to recover it, and they have a minute and 20 seconds to try to go down and add on to the lead. Drew Brees going with the play action, taking the shot. He's going to find Benjamin again down the middle, but he drops the football. A great play by Jimmy Smith. 3rd and 7. Drew Brees dropping back again, looking for a receiver. He's able to connect, but we're able to come up and make it stop on Henry. He was unable to get that first down. They will have to punt it. We will have under a minute to try to go down and at least get into field goal range. So we drop back. Right away, we find Derrick Henry, who turns up the field, able to outrun one defender. The nice back juke enables him to get another about 15 yards. Great play. We are now down to the 26-yard line. The very next play come out in the empty formation, taking a shot into the end zone, but Matt Teague drops the football. He went for a one-handed catch. Did not pan out in his favor. 2nd and 10. Chris Wilbur rolling to his right again. He ends up checking this one down. That's going to be Crockett Gilmore, who turns up the field, and he ends up picking up a first down. And then the very next play, we go with the bubble screen. Braxton Miller makes the reception. Look at the block from Matt Teague, and Braxton Miller is into the end zone for a touchdown. So we're going to cut into our deficit heading into halftime. The score is 10-7. We do get the football first to start things off in the third quarter. We definitely want to go down the field and at least try to go ahead and tie this game up at 10 apiece. So, first play for scrimmage in the third quarter, we hand it off to Derrick Henry. He's going to get a couple of yards before being brought down at the 33-yard line. But then right here, 3rd and 5, we're going to try to lob this one up for Braxton Miller. A terrible throw, and we end up paying the price as this one is intercepted. So now 2nd and 12 right here. But this is going to be Drew Brees, a high snap, able to catch it. He's taking a shot down the field. He's going to find Benjamin down the middle again. This time he's able to hold on to it. That's going to be a first down for the San Diego Chargers. 1st and 10. Drew Brees dropping back, looking for an open receiver. He's going to go ahead and decide to take a shot down the field, and he's going to find his man Henry wide open, makes that reception, and they are now inside of the 20-yard line. 2nd and 5. We're going to go ahead, drop back from under center. Drew Brees gets hit by Von Miller, and look at that. That is C.J. Mosley. He's scooping this one up, and nobody is going to catch C.J. Mosley. He's taking that one to the crib for a touchdown, you guys. An 87-yard scoop and score caused by Von Miller, and we are leading this game 14-10. Right here, they hand it off to Brandon Oliver. He cuts this one up the field. Look at Brandon Oliver run, taking this one into Baltimore territory down to the 49-yard line. 2nd and 6 now, Drew Brees. He's looking to his right. He's going to find Bruce, who makes that reception, and then he's running out of bounds at the 36-yard line. 2nd and 7 again. Drew Brees hands it up the middle to the running back. Look at the moves by the running back, taking that one down to the 16-yard line. That is a gain of 17 yards. 1st and 10. Drew Brees dropping back again, looking to the left. That's going to be Allen making that reception. But here it is 3rd and 3, trying to make it stop here, trying to get them off the field, but they're able to connect, and they're able to pick up a first down. So now it is 1st and goal. They're hitting up the middle to Brandon Oliver, and he fumbles the football as he tries to dive into the end zone. We're able to recover it, and that is going to stop the drive right there. Look at this one again. Eric Weddle calls the fumble, and then we're able to fall on a crazy play, but we will take that there, stopping them from getting any type of points. We are back on offense. Look at Derrick Henry finding the hole. He's able to hit it, and he's going to pick up a first down. Now we're here in the 4th quarter, 9 minutes ago in the ball game. We drop back, and we get brought down for a sack. That's going to stop the drive there. San Diego Chargers, they get the football. 1st and 20, 8 minutes ago. They're trying to get something going, taking a shot down the field, and this football is going to fall incomplete as he's unable to hold on to it. 2nd and 20 now. Drew Brees dropping back. He's going to find Brandon Oliver making that reception. We're able to come up, make a stop. 3rd and 10 now for the San Diego Chargers. Drew Brees goes with a play action. He is looking for a receiver. He's going to find Benjamin making that reception, and Benjamin is going to pick up a first down, taking that one into Baltimore territory. The very next play, Drew Brees again dropping back. He's going to go ahead and check this one down. Oliver, who was left wide open, he picks up an easy first down. C.J. Mosley is there on the tackle. The next play again, Drew Brees taking the shot down the seam. He's able to find Bruce making that reception. They are now down inside of the 10-yard line. 1st and goal. Drew Brees is looking to his right, and he's going to end up throwing the interception. The Sewell Cravens jumps in front of that one, and Cravens is brought down at the 12-yard line. A big-time play, and once again, another turnover inside of the end zone. But we got to get something going on offense. We get set right there by Manti Te'o. 3rd and 17. We're dropping back, looking for Braxton Miller. He makes the reception, but Braxton Miller goes out with the injury, holding onto his shoulder. He will miss the remainder of this game, which means Brashard Perriman is going to come in to fill for him. The 2nd and 9, we hand it off to Derrick Henry. He takes this one up the middle. It goes absolutely nowhere, and then he also gets injured on the play, he will miss the remainder of this game as well. 3rd and 7. We go with a slip screen to Holloman. He makes the reception, but he is brought down short of the first down marker, which means we have to punt it, and the San Diego Chargers are going to take over. 3 minutes to go in this ball game. Drew Brees dropping back, taking the shot. He's going to find his receiver, making that reception, and he's going to end up picking up a first down. Brees once again in the shotgun formation. He's looking to his left. He's going to find Allen, but look at this. He comes back behind the first down marker, so now it's going to be 3rd and 2, but they hand it off to Brandon Oliver, and Brandon Oliver ends up picking up a first down. So keeping the drive alive and the game alive for the San Diego Chargers. Right here, Drew Brees in the shotgun, looking down the middle of the field again. He's going to find his tight end, takes a big-time hit, but he's able to hold on to the football. 1st and 10 now for the San Diego Chargers. Drew Brees going right back to the middle. He's going to find Keenan Allen again, making another reception, but here it is 3rd and 12. We're trying to come up with a stop here. Drew Brees looking for a receiver. He's going to check this one down. That's going to be Buck Allen, but we're able to make a stop. But now only 1:05 remaining in the game. The San Diego Chargers have to go with a no huddle, and they have to go for it here on 4th down. So 4th and 6, this is the ball game. We need to hold them from getting 6 yards, but they're looking to the right. They're going to find their fullback making that reception, and that is going to be a first down for the Chargers. Then the next play, they're going to find Keenan Allen in the end zone for a touchdown, and the San Diego Chargers are going to take the lead. They're up 17-14. We have 50 seconds to try to drive 75 yards for the win, or at least try to go ahead and get in field goal range. But here Chris Wilbur goes with the play action, rolling out to his right, taking a shot down the field, and that's going to be Jarvis Landry making that reception. And just like that, we are in business, you guys, down to the 41-yard line. Chris Wilbur right here rolling out to his left. He has a wide open Crockett Gilmore. He makes that reception. He ends up falling down, but we are now inside of the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, 31 seconds remaining in the ball game. Chris Wilbur steps up. Chris Wilbur keeps it. He dives into the end zone, and that is going to be a touchdown. We take the lead, driving down the field just like that, but there is 23 seconds left for the Chargers to get something going. First play, they check this one down. I don't know why they did that. We're able to come up with the stop. They haven't used one of their timeouts. 2nd and 6. You see we are dropping everybody back. Drew Brees is going to decide to go with the Hail Mary, taking a shot down the field, and look at this. This one is actually almost caught, but Keenan Allen cannot hold on to it. So now this is the last play of the game. 2 seconds remaining. We are dropping everybody back again. Drew Brees just airs this one out, and this football is going to fall incomplete, and that is going to be the ball game, you guys. We end up winning this one 21-17. A very close matchup, but we did what we had to do at the end of the game. Chris Wilbur drove down the team, and we're coming away with the victory. We are now 6-2. Taking a look at the stats, he was 16 for 26, 271 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Derrick Henry, 15 carries, 70 yards. He was held out of the end zone, but Crockett Gilmore had a big-time game, 6 receptions, 93 yards for us, and that big-time catch on that last drive. But that is all I have for this episode. As always, I definitely hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please go ahead, leave this video a like, subscribe if you haven't already. It's your boy D-Lloyd. I'm see y'all next time. Peace.
Race, oh wow, I'm trapping on the way down. I'm grinding on like the holy rail, and now hit the slows and go ham. Pray, oh no, I cannot take this slow. I'm grinding on like the holy rail, and now hit the slows and go crawl.